DeepSeek still holds a very important role in the whole Chinese ecosystem in the sense that it put everybody else on the map. And as soon as DeepSeek happened the way it happened, including DeepSeek itself, who did not expect that much attention, the whole world started paying attention. And then a lot of these labs actually also realized that open sourcing their model was a good strategy to get more exposure globally in ways that did not appreciate. The way that open source tend to diffuse globally very quickly became one of the biggest stories from last year, which is that all the leading open models in the world are all coming from Chinese labs. While the US labs have continued to regress on that dimension, we become more and more closed as time goes on. They're not able to be just used, but also customized, right? And to be tuned in a way that's much more affordable and also much more flexible, because frankly, a lot of large enterprises and companies need that flexibility to be able to tune models to their own workloads, their own data, their own environment in ways that are actually much harder to do for a closed model. The applications that are being produced by the American labs are actually leading the Chinese counterparts. Because we interacted with the researchers, we talked a lot about coding. That's the big killer use case for leading AI models right now is AI coding getting better and better. All of them use Claude Code. They think it's quite the gold standard for coding a product. So they're using it as their own benchmark. Now, on the consumer side, I have a less of a clearer sense of that because China has a pretty vibrant consumer tech ecosystem that is both very unique and very fast moving. We saw that in the blowing up of the OpenClaw adoption earlier this year, which is this AI agent harness that's also open source that really took the world by storm.